What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Mon Bazou. I fell off my bridge, and unstuck me does not get you high enough to get over that wall. So I am taking the walk of shame back around. I might be able to get up this side. I'm not sure. So as you see, according to my cash, I have been earning some very, very slowly. I've been out here all weekend fishing. That is what I have made from fishing alone. Well, plus the $200 that I made from the maple syrup payments on Sundays. I'll show you my car real quick. I've done a couple different things. So I changed all the bolts in the engine bay out to, all the visible bolts in the engine bay out to the green ones. And then spray painted the inside of the engine bay black. I've also put my back seat in my car. That way I can actually sleep out here. I got another boat steering wheel. No new spanners, but I have been, oh, hey, look, a cop. What up, dude? Let me do my work, kid. How far around does your head turn? You're rude. I don't like you. You just stay there, do your thing. I'm going to keep fishing. So I've been working on saving up money specifically so that we can actually upgrade the front end of this car, upgrade all the bolts, everything, get the brakes done on the front. I also want to change out the, can I crouch? Thank you. I also want to change out the rotors that are in here because those are still rusty and crusty and gross. I still need to figure out how to jack this thing up enough so that I can put the welded differential in the rear, because it does make a big difference having the welded differential. And where did I put my fishing pole? So I'm just going to continue to fish because Roger's shop is not open on Sundays. Well, it's not open on the weekends in general. So I'm just going to continue to fish, do all that stuff, you know, earn some more money, earn some more cash. That way, once Roger's shop is open tomorrow morning, we're able to go get some new parts for the car. I've also considered purchasing the big one. I've also considered purchasing the trailer if I have enough for it come Monday morning. Purchasing that so that I can pull it behind the Koenig for making fishing a little easier, and that way I can actually start producing more maple syrup. Now, I would like to get up to 14 grand ASAP. That way I can actually purchase the little boat and utilize it to take some money or take some maple syrup out to the island. Because, well, that's a great way to make some quick cash because it's 2 grand per barrel and it only costs $200 to buy a barrel. So that's $1,800 profit. So if I could do that, that would be amazing, but I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon. I've also been working on talking to Francis because Francis needs to be a level 25 in order to get the garage going. Now, once I get the garage, I get the creeper along with it, which will make the underneath parts of the car a lot easier. But if I can figure out how to do it without having to purchase or without having to get the garage built, that's fine. That would be awesome. Having the trailer would also improve the possibilities of me delivering wood to Francis, delivering firewood to him, so I'd be able to earn money that way as well. It would also allow me to fill up my buckets of fish, just pull the car up next to the shore, pull the buckets out of the trailer because they'll cause the trailer to move. There's no way to stop that. And then, you know, fill up the buckets, put them in the trailer, take them, drop them off. That way I can get more buckets of fish each time. I've also been fishing up a bunch of garbage. So that has been fun. I was planning on live streaming yesterday. Unfortunately, with my wife recovering from surgery, it puts me taking care of the children by myself, which apparently made me extremely tired yesterday, and I fell asleep shortly after both of my children fell asleep. So I do apologize for that. I am going to try to stay awake and do a live stream tonight, Saturday, January 17th, at approximately 10 p.m. should be the start time. I say approximately because that depends on whether or not my children cooperate and actually fall asleep. If you are not a member of the Discord, you can find a link to it in the description if you would like to join. That is where I do a lot of updates. If you just want to chat with the community, we're always there to talk. It's always fun. You can also capture Pokemon, because that's apparently something you can do on Discord, and I thought it was fun. So if you want to join the Discord community, feel free. It's awesome. We like each other. We hang out. We talk. It's pretty cool. And if you have any suggestions for games or any suggestions that you think of for anything like Mon Bazou or anything like that, you can always hit up the Discord as well. I am hopefully going to be able to one day. My goal is to be able to do this full time, because it makes helping my wife and taking care of my children a lot easier. It keeps me at the house more. I'm able to spend more time with them, and personally, being someone who grew up in a split household where my father lived all the way across the country, it made it a goal of mine to be able to spend as much time with my children as possible with them growing up. So again, I appreciate everybody who's here. Thank you all so much for being here. If you enjoy this content, I'm happy. If you have any suggestions for future content, let me know. If you guys are interested in seeing Hightail, I've been thinking about getting that one. With it being early access right now, it sounds like a lot of fun. I've seen a couple things played on it, and it looks like a lot of fun. If you guys want to see more my summer car or my winter car, more just Mon Bazou, let me know. Again, guys, thank you, and I will see you guys shortly when I have a little bit more cash, and it's Monday morning. All right, guys, I am back. It is noon, almost 1 o'clock on Saturday, and I now have the ability to purchase some more items. So I need 2 more of these. Boo! 1 more of those. Boo! I need some universal brake rotors. 3 and 4. I believe I went with 60s on the back, so we're going to go 60 again on the fronts. And then we also need 2 more of those. Still left with a pretty decent sum of cash, $3,800. That ain't bad at all. Obviously, I still need to upgrade my engines and whatnot. Koenig Prinz engine, new OEM. Koenig Prinz engine OEM. What's... Oh, that one's a 12 valve. Okay. I was like, what's the difference? I think that, yeah, that's only for the old truck. That would have been cool to put on that one, but no, that's not going to be happening today. Looks like we need to put this thing up on some jack stands and get underneath her. Let's get that side jacked up. We'll get this side jacked up. I do have the stiffness and whatnot maxed out on the rear, so I will do the same thing on the front. Now I will have to pull the tires off the rear again. Thinking of replacing, since I'm going to be taking them all off anyway, I'm thinking of replacing all of the bolts that I have with black bolts. That way they're all like actually well suited and everything. They're not junky, they're not trashed, they're not anything of the sort. So after pulling that off, we're gonna see those are good, but I need to replace that as well, but I can't really get underneath there to do that. So for the time being, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and disconnect all of this. Where's my other one? There it is. There should be 2 more bolts on the rear for, or wait. No, you stay in place. There should be 2 more in the rear for you, right here. And right here. I might need to replace the bearings as well. Yeah, I need to replace the wheel bearings. Where are they at? Where are they at? Where are the wheel bearings? There they are. I have already talked to Roger this morning, so he is friendship built up. I don't know what we get from him when we level his friendship all the way up. And I'm thinking about replacing the steering wheel. That way I can see my gas gauge, because I can't really see it otherwise, and I would prefer to be able to see my gas gauge. So that one is taken off. Oh, I need to buy some. 1, 2. How many are in this? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So that's 4 tires done right there. Grab another one. And then we'll also grab 4 of the black bolts there for that. That way we can do the those bolts. I wish you could like hold the crouch button, or not have to hold the crouch button. I wish you could just like click it once and bada boom, bada bing. It's crouching is a thing. You know what I'm talking about? You guys know what I'm talking about. You get what I'm talking about. You understand me. I don't understand me half the time, but you guys understand me. So I'll get that bolted back on. I'll have to pop the hood. Open that up. Grab my spanner. I'm going to drop these 3 bolts here on the front of the car so I know where my bolts are, because that's one of the biggest pains, is the fact that I can't differentiate the color of them by when they're in the blue, so it makes it kind of there. The new one in, boom. We'll just go ahead and pre-adjust that height so it's all the way up. And adjust that stiffness. So it's all the way up as well. I'm going to do this 1 tire with you guys here, and then I'll take care of the other ones all alone and miserable and sad and crying. Actually, I just started a new show on Netflix, Sakamoto Days. It's a Netflix original anime, and so far it's pretty decent. Come on. Thank you. I just want to do this one with you guys, and then I'll do the other ones because of the fact that it takes so long to do them, that I want to make sure that, you know, I'm not boring you guys or anything like that. So I want to make sure that is the thing. Now, eventually I'll get the rally shocks for this, so it'll make it cleaner, it'll make it faster, it'll make it better. Or make it faster, better, and cleaner. No, that's... Did I buy 2 rights? Oh, you've got to be freaking kidding me. Seriously, Beetle? Come on. What on earth are you doing with yourself? There. But this way, or what was I saying? Eventually I'll get the better shocks, the rally shocks, because those will allow me to be, well, higher up in general. The tires will be higher up. They're just, their stance is a lot higher than these ones, and I think you can make them higher. I know you can't lower them down, but I believe you can make them higher. I'm not certain if they're stationary or not. I might have to load into one of my old saves just to check, but we are currently in the process of making the best off-roading capable vehicle when you don't have access to drive the truck. So there's one tire done there. I'm going to pull all this off the rear on both sides as well because I have to replace those calipers. And I also need to replace the wheel bearings on them as well. So I'm going to do all that, get all this done up, get all of it figured out and looking, sitting pretty. And then I will see you guys once it is completed and done. So give me 1 minute and I will be right back. Okay, so after fully upgrading the tires and everything and the everything that I needed to upgrade on this, I lost all but one race. I tried, but I lost. Hey, I can buy a wooden bench, but I can also buy that. Trailer is mine now. It's not fully supported, but it's mine now. Hello. I can purchase the shovel too. I don't really want to purchase the shovel. I could use to get my taters up and running, but I don't really want to. I have what I need now to be able to actually start really producing maple syrup and doing this whole fishing thing. So let's hook you up. I believe the car should tow this no problem. Oh, if I go in the right direction at least. Oh, that was glitching out. I mean, the trailer is not fully supported yet, so I think we've got a while until this thing actually works right now. If we go into the interior, I swapped out the wheel, the steering wheel, so that I can actually see. That's where I wanted to turn. What am I doing? So I can actually see my gas gauge and everything, because that is important to be able to see that. Now that means I have a lot, I do mean a lot of things available. Huh? Steering wheels. Boat wheels. I have a lot of the boat wheels that are like there, they exist. I have no use for them currently. I'm gonna put them on all the other vehicles because, well, I don't really need to not. God, I need to get poutine and it's 10 o'clock. Poutine doesn't open until noon. But so I have made the best off-roading vehicle that I can currently make with everything. Oh, actually, I need to stop by Rogers real quick. Go ahead and shut you off. Hop on out here. I need to get one of these. I need to pick up all of these bolts. Got a lot of cleaning up to do outside of Rogers here. Hopefully one's enough. I am going to take all of these and the extra parts that I have here that I've taken off of the vehicle. I am going to take all of these to the junkyard and sell them because I get a pretty decent amount of cash from that. Well, oh, Roger, seriously, I can only buy one of those a day from you? Dude, of all things you could sell multiple of each day, you don't sell that. You suck. I hate you, Roger. Just kidding. I don't, but I do. But I'm going to drop all of these into the trunk of the car. Yeah, there's another one there. Because I have a lot of parts that need to go be sold. And then I think, honestly, we could probably call this episode here. Well, here soon. Because we do have, well, the trailer. We've got the car upgraded. We've got all the adjustable coilover shocks that I needed for it. Those are all done. I think that's pretty much everything that I need to be able to do today. Do I have all 4 in there? Yes. Should be 2 brake rotors, 4 of these, and 4 of those. I see 3 of them, so there should be another one floating around somewhere. Yeah, I threw it. I can take all these, sell them. Not really too worried about all that. Can I just throw this away? Ooh, it can be sold as scrap metal in the scrapyard. Sweet. I need to get this junkyard unlocked, which I've been working on progressively, or slowly but surely. I have been working on. I've been upping my friendship with both of them over there so that the raceway is going to be unlocked eventually. I guess I could sell the bolts that I have now. Don't really need that either, so I can sell that too. I bought an extra one because I bought both right sides rather than left sides because I decided not to read like a dingus. Other than that, I don't really have... Yeah, see how much higher those are than that? I don't think they're adjustable. I think they're just normal rally shocks. So I think we're going to go head to Francis. I'll stop and load up all of my fishing buckets. Yeah, I'll stop and load up all my fishing buckets. Why is this trailer being all wonky? But I'll stop, load all those up, and then I'm going to go hit Francis's place. And then I will see you guys, honestly, in the next one. So again, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one as much as I enjoyed making it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Y'all take it easy.